Hello, I'm back, and I am just gonna talk off the top of my head. I have nothing planned. I really didn't think about what I wanted to say, but I knew I wanted to make a vlog. So I just want to say, happy belated Father's Day to everyone who is a father out there. I hope you had a great day. I hope you got to see your kids. I hope all of that was happy for you and for the family. I hope they did great things for you, even if it's just a hug or wishing you a happy Father's Day. Um, so yeah, I uh, I thought of my father on Father's Day. I kind of felt his presence in the morning. I'm like, wait a minute. I was driving. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like my dad is around, but who knows? We don't really know about those things. So maybe it was just me thinking about him because it was Father's Day. Anyway, and then I just said, Happy Father's Day, Dad. I said it out loud, for him to hear in heaven. So, anyway, let's see. What else? It's been busy. It really has been busy because I had stuff to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I spent the night at my sister's house Sunday night. And um, when I woke up this morning, I started putting laundry in. I started doing laundry for her because she really has some mobility issues right now, navigating the steps. I mean, she's fine; she can walk and all that, but she can't get up and down steps right now. She just can't that easily, and especially carrying a basket full of clothes, she can't do that. So I started doing her laundry, and then I left, and I came home, and I was just out of it. I just fell asleep because I had been staying up late every night, and for me at least, when I miss sleep, I always have to make it up. What is up? Get that out of the shot. Anyways, I always have to make it up, and so yeah, I I slept most of the day, and then I got up, I found something to eat, and all that kind of stuff. I have I have uh I have to change my diet so that I'm not always eating junky food all the time. And I don't know if it's just that I don't plan well enough, or that I don't really cook, or I don't find it enjoyable to cook or bake or do any of that. But, um, there's always options out there that require very little prep, and yet I don't do them, and I have to start doing them. I have to start making my own food and having things ready at home, because when I don't have something at home that's just ready to go, I opt for fast food. And that's just what I've been doing for the longest time. Well, at least since my mother left, because when my mother was here, I did prepare food, because I really did have to feed her a healthy diet. And we both ate a healthy diet when she was here. Um, but now she's not, and she hasn't been for more than a year. It's been like a year and a half now, and I'm still eating terribly. And I've eaten terribly since she's left. So now I have to become serious and do something about it. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And if you notice, all the stuff that was on my face, even with the filter, you could see it, is kind of fading away. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy. Without the filter, you can still see some of it, but I don't know. I don't like to post without my filter. I like my filter. I mean, I don't wear makeup. I like wearing makeup, but I don't. So at least the filter does something for me, you know. Anyway, so yeah. Next, next. I stand behind what I said about the schools not hiring liberal people. Okay? I really do. I stand behind that because if I can't. I can't take a chance that all of this is going to happen all over again. And I'm not saying every liberal person is evil. I'm just saying I can't take a chance that kids are going to be influenced the way they are being influenced now in my schools, you know? So I just can't. I know it's unpopular, but I think, introducing transgenderism to kids is wrong. It's wrong. So, anyways, and all the other stuff they introduced, it's wrong. So, I mean, when I was just thinking about what I learned when I was in elementary school. Like, we learned, we learned a lot of songs, lots of songs, and we learned about cumulus clouds and stratus clouds and all that. We learned about the pilgrims, and we learned about the Indians, and we learned about. I mean, we just learned like a lot of patriotic stuff, you know, like our forefathers and all that stuff. We learned about a lot of things about the United States, and they instilled pride in us. And I don't see that really happening now. And but yeah, yeah. Anyway, uh, so just in my schools, I just can't see it. I just can't see it that we're gonna have that we would have liberal teachers in there, you know, trying to influence the students to do anything that may not be appropriate for someone their age. Okay, so there. And so that's that. The next thing I want to talk about, well, and then I also want to say about my schools, is that they still, I mean, they're not ready. They're not ready. And my men have told me, this is one of Marissa's men, they are not ready to be opened yet. When they are ready, we will open them very quickly. They will pop up all over the place very quickly, but they are not ready yet. And Marissa has had to wait 55 years. So a few more years, or a few more months, or a few more weeks is not that long to wait. We are sorry. We know your kids are growing. We know you want them in there to have that kind of influence, but it can only happen at Jesus' speed. And Jesus works in mysterious ways. Okay. Yep. Yep. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know. So that's that about the schools. I mean, we just have to wait. We just have to wait. And but and I'm not gonna say anything positive about the schools right now, because then It'll make more people impatient. Something stuck in there. Anyways, it'll make more people impatient. So it's best to just leave it at that and not say anything else right now. Um, so I also wanted to say that I look forward. I really do look forward to the day when I can be free from uh, from these witches and evil people. I really do look forward to the day. And I get so tired of the same thing happening over and over again with these people. I get so tired of it. So tired because whoever is taking over these people or whatever, they all think the same. I don't know. But it's so immature. It's so immature. And I'm 55 years old. I'd rather be alone than hang out with people who are going to laugh at me about the silliest things or insult me or be so negative about every little thing I do or never acknowledge anything that I say that may be positive about myself. So I can't. I just can't. I just can't. It's been my whole life, and I don't feel like dealing with it anymore. I don't. I really don't. So, and spells and curses and all of that. I'll just pray. I'd rather just sit at home and pray and just be creative if I can and that kind of stuff. I just rather do that. And so yeah, so yeah. And and speaking about being creative, I really am looking forward to doing more things about the Mexican culture. Like I showed you the picture of the folkloric dancing. I'm gonna do a few of those because we did a few dances and I remember some of the costumes. So I'll do some of those and I'll do some of the food. We ate a lot of pozole and a lot of menudo. Well, we really did. My mother didn't make menudo that much. We had it when we went to her friend's house. Lots of her friends made it, but my mother really didn't make menudo. Um, but we had, but my mother made so much Mexican food. It was so delicious. All of it was delicious. So, and she was an excellent cook. So I'll make sure I put a lot of food in there, and then what was the other one? Maracas. Our house looked like a Mexican souvenir store exploded in our house because we had over the fireplace we had bull horns. That I know it's really now it's on PC to do that. And I would never do that now, and I'm sure my parents would, if they were healthy, would not do it now. But we had bull horns. We had sombreros everywhere. We had just like maracas and bullwhips to hang up, and we had sarapes and ponchos and the big thick Mexican blankets, and we had so much stuff that was Mexican in nature. It just looked like a souvenir shop, just like went blah, and all of it was right there. All of it was in our house. So I don't know, but I liked it. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't all Mexican stuff. The whole house wasn't Mexican. It just looked like there was a lot of Mexican stuff in it. So I don't know. But and then I thought of a few. I'm not allowed to talk about it, because it's about my city. Okay. Anyways, I thought about some great things, and I can't talk about them. I can't talk about them. I wish I could, because I have no one to talk to about these kinds of things. And I'm sorry, this is one of Marissa's men. We know she likes to get on her vlog and discuss things because no one will discuss anything with her that's positive. But we can't allow her to continue speaking about her city. Okay, so I'll talk about this city. So, Cleveland, I've noticed a lot of little animals everywhere, and that's because they are copying what you said about putting small animals in the city. Yes, I've seen rabbits everywhere. Little rabbits, not big ones, just little jackrabbits everywhere. Everywhere. And I saw baby jackrabbits, you know, they're all in yards and just running around the backyards of people and in the street. Not in the streets, really. I haven't seen one hit by a car at all. But, and that's because they are very, very smart creatures. Okay, so yeah. So but I've seen them like in the backyards and hopping along the street, the neighborhoods and everything. So they're very cute. They're very cute. And I even saw the other day, I saw a prairie dog. And I don't know if Ohio has prairie dogs. I don't know, but I saw one on the street the other day, crossing the street. I'm like, that looks like a squirrel, but it doesn't have a tail. What is that? And then it came to me, it's a prairie dog. So now they put prairie dogs out there, and then I saw doves, in this neighborhood, and like we've never had doves in this neighborhood. Well, I've seen one or two before, but now I'm seeing them more often. Doves, not white doves. I'd love to see some white doves, but and those will be in your city. We can say that, and um, but I've seen doves and stuff, so it's very cute. All the little animals they're putting everywhere. It's adorable. It's adorable. Um, anyway, and they're a welcome sight, because, it's just, well, they're a welcome sight. Um, so that's that. And I think that's it about my city, the schools. I'm not going to talk about my language. I'm not going to talk about my symbol. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say right now. I can't think of anything. So I just want to say I hope everybody out there who watches my vlog, you know, I really I just have to thank you, really, because I don't get it. I don't get to see the results on the YouTube analytics, but my man, this is one of Marissa's men. We tell her that she has over 1 billion followers. Marissa has over 1 billion followers. She's the most influential person on the planet. Okay, so yeah. And that's why we do not let her speak about her city because so many of her ideas have been taken by other cities. So yeah. Anyway, um, but I want to thank you for watching. I know I'm controversial. I've been controversial my whole life, and even when I started this vlog, the vlog part of this, I mentioned it so many times that I was controversial, I knew I was controversial, and I'm very controversial. So I know a lot of people watch who hate me, and that's okay. You're still welcome to this channel. Okay, you're still welcome here. But and I do hope that you do get something out of it. But if you don't, that's okay too. I do hope that the talks I that everything I've said about Jesus has resonated with you, because you can't have a better friend than Jesus. You can't. He is everything. Jesus is the answer to everything. So, and on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. Alright, bye.